Calls for urgent action from CM Biren to restore peace in Jiribam amid unrest. Jiribam residents call on Chief Minister N. Biren to visit for on-ground assessment and restore law and order. Newly elected MP Dr. Angomcha Bimolakoijam urges government action to identify culprits behind Manipur violence. Additional Director General of Police Law and Order orders deployment of state forces. Commando personnel airlifted to Jiribam this morning. And divisive ambitions for separate administration in Manipur won't materialize, asserts the Great June Uprising Unity Day Observation Committee. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform Sktv'S in Manipur that can be watched globally. Now the news in detail. Manipur Governor Anusuya Uike has instructed Chief Minister N. Biren to take proactive measures to prevent any further escalation of the turmoil in Jiribam district. Governor Anusuya Uike convened with Chief Minister N. Biren at Manipur Bhavan in New Delhi today to deliberate on the recent June 6th incident which involved the brutal murder of a Meitei villager. During the meeting, the governor instructed the chief minister to take proactive measures to quell the ongoing turmoil in Jiribam. Furthermore, governor also directed to provide essential commodities to the victims residing in Jiribam's relief camp. On the other hand, residents of Jiribam have appealed to the Chief Minister N. Biren to personally visit the district for a first-hand assessment of the situation and to take measures to restore law and order. They have also requested immediate provision of relief materials to those displaced and currently residing in relief camps owing to the ongoing crisis. A memorandum to this effect was submitted through Deputy Commissioner of Jiribam, Krishna Kumar IAS. During a press conference at the office of the All Jiribam United Clubs Association in Babupara today, President Mutum Maipaksna Mangang highlighted the peaceful state of Jiribam amid the crisis that began on May 3rd last year. However, in the past few days, the district has witnessed unwarranted incidents including arson in Bekra and a significant number of Meitei seeking refuge in relief camps due to them feeling unsafe. Maipaksna emphasized the government's responsibility to safeguard lives and properties, expressing disappointment in the state government's inability to curb the recent violence. The memorandum calls for the immediate deployment of state and central paramilitary forces throughout Jiribam to quell the unrest. Furthermore, the relief camps established at Chingdong Lekai Upper Primary School at Mahikulen Sports Complex have reportedly not received any assistance from the Deputy Commissioner or the state government. The authorities have been urged to promptly address this issue and provide the necessary relief materials to the affected individuals. He also urged the government to provide financial assistance to those affected by the recent floods.
Jiribam da May 3rd, 2023 dagi sahi amaga tha khara hena thudong macha macha thokhiba natana May June gi anganba pai gi marak sida gi misi mina jausalakpa koi Jiribam da ngarang dagi gi yamna pamdaba thodong mayam khak tholakpa phibam sida hoji bera mai gai da yummai thaba adagi phabu khodimakta safety oide aidana relief lawba lakpa khotba mayama laire aduna aikoi haiba development committee ajuka amoba MSA AGMP gi apunba body asina haijening badi haiba situation si amna koi Jiribam da leiminaba organization punamagna district administration yauna SP police administration aduga paramilitary force mayam yauna yam wana maintain torpadu hujik situation si madugi situation su namni lu phim dan lay batan timing ni hujik aduna akoi misam praja sing si innocent people singi property life shape to wai basi government gi mathau ne aduna mapung phana control to bangam da basi Manipur government gi asol maneba aduna aikoina memorandum asida aikoina number 1 da policy khudakta state force Jiribam gi district chinba thungna amadi central paramedic forces sing maram kaina khudakta deployment tawna ba hariba memorandum number 1 sida palli.
On the other hand, following the killing of a Meitei villager in Jiribam, tensions reignited in Jiribam district. Meitei residents of Jiribam are seeking refuge at various places after police outposts and houses were torched by armed miscreants using detonating explosives. According to Sktv'S Jiribam correspondent, armed miscreants torched Lamtai Khunau, Lakoipung, 70 houses at Naryanpur, 2 houses at Butangkhal, Jirimukh police outpost, Jirimukh forest beat, Choto Bekra police outpost under Boro Bekra subdivision in Jiribam district. The armed miscreants also torched the houses of Lamtai Khunau Meitei villages till 4:30 in the morning today. Reportedly, the residents took shelter at forest areas. However, there is no reports of injuries or death. Speaking to SKTV News, a Meitei villager recounted the harrowing ordeal, describing the relentless barrage of gunfire and explosions that engulfed Lamtai Khunau. Expressing dismay over the apparent inability of the Assam Rifles stationed in Begra to repel the attackers, questions linger about the adequacy of the security presence. With only a handful of police and VDF personnel stationed to safeguard the area, the vulnerability of the village becomes painfully apparent. It further stressed the apparent neglect from the authorities, lamenting the sense of abandonment in their time of crisis. Moreover, the villager also appealed to the state government, stressing the critical importance of maintaining peace in Jiribam, especially given its strategic location near the border. Amid the unrest in Jiribam, Superintendent of Police A. Ghanasham Sharma has been transferred to the Manipur Police Training Center, Pangai. He will be replaced by MPTC Director in charge M. Pradeep in his position. According to a press statement released by Joint Secretary DP Laishram Radhakanta under the directives of Manipur Governor, the former SP of Jiribam has been reassigned to the Manipur Police Training Center as an additional director. Meanwhile, M. Pradeep will assumed the role of Superintendent of Police SP in Jiribam. The statement further mentioned that former Inspector General of Police IGP Intelligence and NAB Kabib K will assume the role of Director of MPTC. Lok Sabha MP-elect Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoizam has called on the culprits behind aggravating the state's ongoing crisis to cease spreading false information that could incite public anger. Speaking to media at his residence in Kashamthong, Topderek today, Dr. Bimol Akoizam emphasized the need to identify those who are fueling the crisis, which began on May 3rd last year. He urged people to refrain from disseminating false information intended to broaden the crisis through social media. He suggested that instead of relocating minority communities from the affected areas, deploying more security personnel to protect them could help mitigate the crisis. He emphasized that instead of leaving the area due to the crisis, people should request additional security measures. Further, Dr. Bimol Akoizam stressed the importance of not spreading false information about the crisis, which could exacerbate the situation.
If we don't learn from history, we repeat it. I never played in a car. I do my type the Churan Champurgi, Wari sa, Jiri Rom, the Mukta Hanba, Moregi, Wari Sonata Hanbagi, Madu Tahanba, Tokte, Tokai Taning, Manipur, Tuaning, Bakamuna, Masigi, population, Shagai was a palm in Evermoy. Indian state, we tango in on the phone to the talk of the Nagalator, Madame, Moy Tango of Howda, Naktan later, Magadi, Tamari Mangam, the Hanjalagalera, Nevanahana. Sipai Nagalator, Mani, missing the Taptara, Haki, Assault was in Taptara. I do mine man, but I nahan mit the uba pictures the tangdore se aduna aina ngasi press conference tawi wane ngarang hai grabani waina paude khonbaga mayam da appeal to mayam su tawiu ai su tawjari ke akhoi gi leidiba leingak na furup ama oigera moina tariba lam singse mi thangdokba ngahaki momentary ne haira thangdor ke bang naktani aduna yarima khai reinforce tawraga life and property se full force nga thangda bane reinforce tawna bama nga thamna na baina sarkar da so ai appeal tawjani ngasi gi leingak pai bingsina.
Amid escalating law and order concerns in Jiribam district since June 6, the local administration has enforced a comprehensive district-wide curfew and undertaken essential measures. This includes a swift deployment of Manipur police commandos previously assigned to the 5 valley districts to Jiribam, following orders from Additional Director General of Police Law and Order, Manipur Police L. Kailun. Commando personnel have been airlifted to Jiribam in phases starting this morning. As per the directive, a team comprising 8 personnel from Imphal West, led by a sub-inspector, along with a team of 7 personnel led by a head constable from Kaching district, 3 teams from Imphal East consisting of 22 personnel, 2 teams from Thopal district consisting 17 personnel, and 3 teams from Bishnupur district comprising 23 personnel, amounting to a total of 75 commando personnel have been deployed to Jiribam immediately and until further notice. Furthermore, as per a statement issued today by DGP of Manipur Police Rajiv Singh, Inspector Sagapam Ibotumbi will continue as the officer in charge of Jiribam Police Station, while Inspector Higrujam Devkishore from the same police station will serve in CID security until further instructions. And as the turmoil persists, numerous villagers are seeking refuge at various relief camps established under the Borobekra subdivision. Sktv's Jiribam correspondent reports that amid the chaos, journalists from Jiribam ventured to one such relief camp situated at the sports complex in Vidyanagar. Speaking to media, Maira Paibi of Lamtai Kunau Sobita Nomaithem emphasized that during times of unrest, the presence of central forces had provided a sense of security and peace for the villagers. However, following the withdrawal of these central forces in anticipation of the Lok Sabha election, the area was left with a minimal contingent of state forces, rendering it increasingly unsafe for the villagers. The villagers' plight worsened on June 6 when they were evacuated from their homes by a joint operation of Assam Rifles and state forces, eventually finding temporary shelter at Borobekra police station before being transferred to the Vidyanagar Sports Complex relief camp. Presently, around 231 villagers are seeking refuge at the relief camp. While acknowledging the provision of essential food items by the government, she highlighted a critical oversight, the absence of plates for meal consumption.
Tamong gangdre anji kari no koi je yum lei ba yum do loi mai cha tok lo ra upun cha na cha kare anji kari no ba koi na ji taw do le ra ji pam ngo ko gi mathak thong ba ju ana taw ra ga thiga kaya ni no koi ngang mayam jing de taw si lang ba mayam si ga lei do si ngarang ji di ta de ngarang gi no mi si ga di police khara di ado police ka IRB ga bagara ni da sang ba se moi sang ba si ga di akoi moi sang ba si na mi du jam da bani na अखोई मी वोट की ना असम अहमदा CRP संगबिदा में CRP बताले में संग में CRP कांगो सिंगी आदो छिंदोक सिंगी तौरगा मोगी वोट की ना पुथोखरे अदुई मतुंग दा मो वोट के ने पुथोखगा पुथोकी दोरा आइना अखोई ना प्रॉब्लम अखोई ना धरना तौरगा अखोई मयाम दा मोय थारो गे ना तौबगी सकता BSF खरा थारा में BSF ला आंबदो से मोय ना फजना अखोई राउंड तौबी अमोय लेबदा अखोई नुंगाई ने युम दा वखन नुंगाई ले पुंग मापन दा थोलको मतन दा मोय ना फरे इंगांग हिंगे पुथोगा पुलिस ता लेरो तो हाय मोय मसाना जो कोदा मोय गी मटिक चाबा खुलाई सु लाइते मी सु जाम दा बनी ना उपाय लेरो या तन मोय हंजे हंजे तौरी बा कुकी लांगो को कांगो सिंग ना तौरी बसिदी इटेक तौजी मोदी खुलाई सु मटिक चाबा मोय सु पाई ngarang si jum rawon tok salaga ne ba Madhupur on da chu lae ado gi Dugapur on da chu laga lambi si ga ne ba jam mai thara ga ne ba moy na video tawraga video compress tawraga video taw thagalai basi.
Chairman of the Great June Uprising Unity Day Observation Committee, Joy Chandra Kontokzam, has asserted that the aspirations of certain communities seeking separate administration will remain unfulfilled. Speaking at a social service camp organized by the All Manipur Manpower Upliftment Center at the Great June Uprising Memorial Complex to commemorate the significance of June 18th. Joy Chandra recalled the June 18, 2001 conflict following the NSN-IM and Indian government ceasefire agreement, which included without territorial limit. He stressed that the Great June Uprising Unity Day Observation Committee observed the day to defend the Manipur's territorial integrity against any encroachers. He added that people pushing for separate administration to divide Manipur should abandon any hope of their ambitions materializing, not even in their dreams. He further urged the central government to delve into the history of Manipur and take proactive measures to safeguard the territorial integrity.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯆꯦꯠ ꯃꯆꯦꯠ ꯈꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯌꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ 1949ꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯔꯖ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯀꯥꯏꯂꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯃꯔꯖ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯡꯃꯗ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯕꯨ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯅꯅꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯒꯗꯤ 1949ꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯔꯖꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯇꯁꯇꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ.
All Manipur Manpower Upliftment Center initiated a cleaning drive at Kekrupa today in preparation for the upcoming 23rd Great June Uprising Unity Day on June 18th. The annual event commemorates the 18th martyrs who sacrificed their lives during an agitation to protect Manipur's territorial integrity. During today's social service program, President of Amok Torangbam Gyanchand highlighted that the organization has been spearheading the cleanup at Kekrupat every year for the past decade in connection with the Great June Uprising Unity Day. 60 Amok volunteers participated in the cleaning effort this year. Gyanchand urged the people of Manipur to join the commemoration on June 18th, emphasizing the importance of unity in safeguarding the state's territorial boundaries. In addition to the cleanup, a variety of saplings were also planted around Kekrupat.
Chahi khujingi haidi khoi about chahi nipan de ina tara mungya suramani akhogi Kekrupa si jungi 18 thawlam siga mari le na khoi na hek mangjong le na mafam si du na han bagi thabuk si khoi na achobo role ma lo ga lai adugi paring chatharak po oina khoi ngasi si khoi amuki member khoi yang khai hu pu la ga sidai sida khoi chengok tana adagi phata haudi lo khok tana ka mayam gi heng lak pada meeting bada dung chana bi damak
Secretary of the United Labour Organization Manipur, Thokchom Sumanta, has condemned the attacks on farmers amid the ongoing crisis in the state. He urged the state government to take immediate action to protect the farmers, warning that if the government fails to do so, there may come a time when labourers will demand arms and ammunition instead of jobs for the protection. In a press meet held at Thangjing Hall of Manipur Press Club today, Sumanta highlighted the severe impact of the crisis on daily wage earners, stating that attacks on labourers are perceived as acts of challenging them and must be stopped immediately. He emphasized that the government should not remain silent when illegal immigrants enter the country and brutally kill indigenous communities. Sumanta called on both the central and state governments to work towards a swift resolution of the crisis. He reiterated that if the authorities cannot protect the farmers, daily wage earners might resort to demanding weapons instead of work. Additionally, he advised the labourers of the United Labour Organization who work in various sectors to remain alert and take proper care while performing their duties.
Sahima Henjalaglaba, Lanasi, Lomi Simi, Nomagi Sara Tanjari Singu, Tamu Shole, Koki Metegi Lansana Atamana, Simi Singa Kutaba, Kutak Lepkadavani, upon the Indagi Manum the Lerva, Manipur Ponia Singa, Sanga Hapadona Hapa, Halaf Hauda, Lumina Yinguna, from Tokte, Atuba Matanda, Gomero Indiana, Warison Procadavani, Manipur Sakana, Lomi Simi Singu, Napis and Vivang Andravadi, Nomagi Sara Talamba Simi Singa, Tabakim Huta, Holai Oina, Ibiro Hargo having a lady, Koki Lanasi, Lushimapami, Atubuda, Loina Lunana, Tongan Basector Singa, Tabak Sudra, Tarata Liba, United Labour Organization Manipuri, Lomi Simi Singu, Ikup Nahum Singna, Sinta Pangto Pinaba, Section 1, Tamzari, Makai Mari, the Gidrak Karba Tauba, Masagi the Kanba, Musina, Lady Balibaxida, Ipai Puna Tambidamba, Lam Pauba, Mungani Haibagimong, the Satar Pasi, British colonial Langata, Makasa Tarpani Hainlawi, Matanga Sida, Manipur gi apun basaktam singlak labasi aikoi gi miyamna khamina si jasida aikoi Manipur gi Manipuri singna punamak leptuna thengna si haina ikokna romjari.
After a brief lull, heavy exchange of gunfire has been reported at the Indo-Myanmar border. As per sources, the intense gun battle reportedly engaged between unknown miscreants and proscribed outfit of Manipur at the Indo-Myanmar border near Kamjong district and Myanmar border pillar number 90 around 8 a.m. on Friday. The same sources said cadres from unknown miscreants were reportedly injured and dead. Pandit of Manipur, Pandit Loisang Ngariambam Khomba emphasized the significance of wearing traditional attire in accordance with ceremonial occasions. He made the statement in the Aikhoigi Inat Masak Khangminasi organized by Omanglai Laiphamlen Yokhatlup and Inat Yokhatlup at National Research Center, Kanchipur. Speaking at the event, Khomba expressed concerns over a trend he observed, lamenting that in contemporary times, individuals often choose attire without understanding its cultural context. Khomba stressed the imperative of educating the general public about the attire worn during the era of kings and queens. He emphasized that wearing traditional attire in accordance with ceremonial occasions is not just a matter of choice, but a necessity rooted in preserving cultural heritage and honoring traditions. He highlighted the necessity of modification in traditional attire, acknowledging the evolving nature of fashion. However, he emphasized that any modifications should be made thoughtfully, ensuring they enhance the beauty and cultural significance of the attire in most suitable manner.
lamdam asida leiriba piroi pingam haijab tare uku selinga degi hawraga ngasi bawda laiba khoigi tiron masida keliba iliba mayam sida aikhoina ngasi pangset setpa yabra pangin de inba yabra haibigi wahangduma masi hangjarai maramdi karigino habda mahausa aikhoina leimaning thogi haktagi thak wangna thamjaramba hongbasina chawbasina si nariba pise si maramjigini haido khangna si naramdo ngasi di aikoi aigi leijariba posibu takningbadagi ni khangde uthok ningbagi khangde aigi design do hena fajahaningbagi ni khangde mayam ama tawnarakpa makoi du bokoina namdasi natraga na tawholloisi habidina sedi tawbadabu leiramiba phiroi pingam singse karamba mafam matamda sijinai karamaina setli karamba miyoina sijinai haidi authority ama lei habado maduma koi khangminare haraga authority si kanano kanadagi logan adi puthok piraiba ibungoi demato magi jo ngaklo oidoini.
Convener of Kokomi Farmers Wing K. Thoibam Mitei has announced that the postponed effected village cultivation meet is rescheduled to convene at Manipur Press Club on June 11th at 11 a.m. In a press release, Kokomi also urged all the representatives of farmers' organizations and village committee to attend the meet. Heading into a small break, but we'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Admission open. Changangai da laiba Imprint Science Academy ki academic session 2024-25 ki class 11 science ki damak ming chananabagi damak form thaba hauzare. Experience leiraba oza sing na takpi tanbiduna haukiba chahi singdagi ngasi fauba leptana position holder kaya puthorakli. Nupa macha amadi nupi macha singi oiba tongan ba hostel su thamjari. 5.30 CGPA amadi masigi mathakta fangba mahairoi sing direct free admission 7 CGPA amadi masigi mathakta fangba singi oina tongan ba khudong chaba sing su pizari kharadang pallabada installment transport hostel admission fee sing lemna fanghanba akhanaba scholarship piba chahi ani gi oiba lemna NEET G course sing piba asina chingbani hena ko pamarol gi damak pau biu 9362141166.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News on SKTV. Moving on. Robotic Private Limited organized a one-day PMSHRI kits demonstration and training program at PMSHRI JNV Khumbong today. Principal of JNV Khumbong, Principal E. Golmai, HOD Department of Computer Science and Technology, Manipur Technical University, Assistant Professor Dr. Hanjabam Sarachandra Sharma, Assistant Professor of Department of Mechanical Engineering, Manipur Technical University, Dr. M. Anibhushan, and Robotic Private Limited Karam Ashinikanta attended the event, among others. Speaking to media, Karam Ashinikanta said that the program was organized to impart training to the students on PMSHRI kits.
Robotic Private Limited na koigi ngasi 2 days ki workshop ama JNB kumbong da ngasi dagi horaga sinjari harba workshop asi koigi PM3 ki project asi da york da ba kids ma'am CCG koigi satra sing amadi oza sing da koigi familiarize tong na bi dam ta koigi workshop asi sinjabani aduga harba workshop asi koigi satra sing gi yamna kana bo igani waram de koina uji put na pai halaga koigi demonstrate tong na bi koigi chance koina pizza dori ana aina khanbada koigi workshop asi yam successful hogani hana khanjai.
Manipur Students Federation along with Central Forest Division, Nomaiching Range, Forest Department, Government of Manipur jointly organized Sanghalasi Manipur campaign under the theme Mass Tree Plantation Drive at Nungnau B, Kalika Nomaiching Range. Speaking to the media, President of MSF Hijam Roshan emphasized that human activities such as deforestation have disrupted ecological equilibrium and altered the climate. Consequently, such activities have led to alterations in weather patterns, presenting significant challenges to humanity. He further asserted that approximately 30,000 trees are cut down annually. Additionally, during the event, they also planted saplings at the premises of Nungnau B, Kalika Nomaiching Range.
June ki date 1 dagi district khudimak dagi koi tharaga howla lakpani ngasin organize tawrakanda koi MSF na koi environment friendly campaign Sanghalasi Manipur makhada koi thabani use aduga mamangai ki ipai puna thambiramba miyoiba amadi thawai panba singa akoiba gi phibamga koi gi amatta oina liglam chalamba se akoi gi kaidana ba akoi gi khunai sibu malem sibu akoiba sibu akoina ngakchana ba liglam kaidana ba honana ba gi pandam da koi MSF na thaba makha sa thabajabne habi.
Euro-Asian University of New Delhi has conferred honorary doctorate award 2024 to Yengkhom Bhaigachandra hailing from Kaching Maya Lekai during the convocation day held at Sarovar Portico, New Delhi today. The award was bestowed acknowledging his 30 years of social work activities. Psychiatrist Professor R.K. Lenin has stressed the importance for students to foster innovative ideas to steer towards positive paths. Addressing the Felicitation program at Lamjing Maira Sindamsang School for the high achieving Porabi students, he emphasized the importance for students to tread the path of goodness in order to achieve success in life. He advised the students to steer clear of illicit drugs in order to lead a healthy life. Chairman of the School Development Committee, Ningthau Kongjam Moirang Ningthau, social worker Usam Indra Kumar and chairperson of Waiton Gram Panchayat Konthokjam Kalachan, among others, attended the event. Manipur Amateur Boxing Association has informed to all the district association under the association that state level boxing championship 2024 will be convened from June 15 to June 28th at Kumalampak Boxing Arena. In a press release issued by General Secretary of MABA, Perojam Dhanazed, said boys and girls will participate in sub-junior, junior, youth and elite in various weight categories in the championship. The last date of form submission will be on June 12th. Meanwhile, technical meeting and draw will be held on June 14th. The final match of the 24th Rambam Samarendra Memorial Knockout Kendra Wise Open Kang Tournament 2024 is set to unfold on June 10th. Nambol Kangkut and Wangoi Kangkut will vie for supremacy, organized by Wabagai Awang Lekai Youth Development Association at Wabagai Awang Lekai Community Hall. In the second semi-final match held yesterday, Nambol Kangkut defeated Maramba Kangkut 28-15. In the first Oinam Charlie Memorial 5A Side Under 15 Soccer Tournament 2024 hosted by Equigi Club held at Singjamai Oinam Thingel Larimbi ground, BFC B, SSC and Roman FC emerged victorious in their respective matches. Meanwhile, in the first ground, Route FA and the YVC Okram Lekai team battled it out to a draw in an evenly contested match. In the second ground, BFC B Komba defeated All FC Uripok 2-0. In the third ground, Star Sporting Club defeated Nompok Mahikol 3-0. In the fourth ground, Roman FC Oinam Thingel defeated SCHS Singjamai Chingamakha 1-0. A total of 33 teams categorized into 8 groups participated in the soccer tournament. And in some weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal part, state's maximum temperature reached 30.4 degrees Celsius today, while minimum temperature dropped to 23 degrees Celsius. Maximum humidity was forecasted to be 92% in the morning and 61% in the evening. And that is all we have for now. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Manipur Governor Anusuya Uike calls for urgent action from CM Biren to restore peace in Jiribam amid unrest. Jiribam residents call on Chief Minister N. Biren to visit for on-ground assessment and restore law and order. Newly elected MP Dr. Angom Chabimola Koijam urges action to identify culprits behind Manipur violence. Additional Director General of Police Law and Order orders deployment of state forces. Commando personnel airlifted to Jiribam this morning. And divisive ambitions for separate administration in Manipur won't materialize, asserts the Great June Uprising Unity Day Observation Committee. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyc.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all our comment section. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Sham Kanai with Primetime Manipuri News. Thank you.